everyone, welcome to day 45 of the Lent Devotional series. Today we'll be diving into Matthew chapter 24 verses 1 through 28. This is a chapter in the Bible that contains a powerful message from Jesus about the end times. In this passage, Jesus warns his disciples about the false prophets, wars, and natural disasters that will come before his return. The chapter begins with Jesus leaving the temple and his disciples marveling at its beauty. Jesus then tells them that the temple will be destroyed and not one stone will be left upon another. He also warns them not to be deceived by false prophets who will come and claim to be the Messiah. Jesus then goes on to describe the signs that will precede his return. He speaks of wars and rumors of wars, famines, and earthquakes in various places. He also talks about the persecution of Christians and the rise of false prophets who will perform signs and wonders to deceive people. Throughout this chapter, Jesus encourages his disciples to remain faithful and to endure until the end. He reminds them that no one knows the day or the hour of his return and that they must always be prepared. This chapter is summarized into 4 main points. Number 1, be prepared for the end times. Jesus warns his disciples about the signs of the end times and encourages them to be prepared for tribulations that will come. As Christians, we should always be ready for the second coming of Christ and live our lives in a way that pleases God. Number 2, beware of false prophets. Jesus warns about false prophets and false messiahs who will deceive many in the last days. We must be discerning and test every spirit to ensure that we are following the true teachings of Jesus Christ. There will be wars and natural disasters. Jesus predicts that there will be wars, rumors of wars, and natural disasters in the end times. While we cannot control these events, we can trust in God's sovereignty and have faith that he will be with us through every trial. And finally, number 4, persecution and tribulation are part of the Christian life. Jesus predicts that his followers will face persecution and tribulation in the end times. As Christians, we should expect to face opposition and trials, but we can take heart knowing that Jesus has overcome the world. Overall, Matthew chapter 24, verse 1 through 28 reminds us to be vigilant, prepared, and faithful in the face of adversity. It is a call to trust in God's sovereignty and to live our lives in a way that honors him.